Hello. I can't even hear anything. But I can't hear. Good day to you, everyone. I'm sure our day is going well. So here is the first section for day one of KWARABUILD conference. My name is Olaleye Adeola. This is the Women in Tech section for the conference, where we'll be having women deliberating together. We'll be having a fireside chat with our guest, and which is Jemiyo Akande. Hi, Jemiyo. Thanks for joining us. I can see you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
I'm here together with my team. I have Zainab here. I have Ajarat here. I have Nima here. So we are welcoming you, specialists. So right about time, don't let us waste too much of our time. I'll be going to the first thing on our agenda, and that is we'll be talking about what KWARABUILD Women in Tech is all about. So let me have my slide on the screen. Sorry, I'm trying to share my screen here. Okay, is your screen up now?
I can see it, yeah.
Okay. Unmuted. Okay. So becoming African's next builder, just as we all know, the theme of our program this year, our tech conference this year is African Next Builder. And I said something, I was telling my team recently, I was like, it's not, being an African Next Builder, being a builder is not only for men, it's also for women. In fact, women are the most needed people to be asked there to build big things. Becoming African Next Builder is not gender specific. It is a collaboration of both genders that can bring about the fusion of the world we seek to create. Women are needed at all levels, you will all agree with me, including the talk for dynamism, we shape conversation to make sure our voices are heard and heeded, not to be overlooked and ignored, and also for men to feel safe. I don't know if you know, men feel safe when they have women on their team. I have the experience actually. So building a big thing that will change lives isn't restricted to men alone. So women are also builders. As a woman, you can be a builder of the next big thing. You should know that. Not going too far, I can cite examples of women builders from the circle of KBWT Conference 2020 speakers. At least we have 6 speakers that are female, that are women, and they are doing very well. I'd like to mention one of them. Like we had the last section we had, which was Adeola Wodo, the software engineer at Microsoft, and then Richard Onamusi, founder of CEO VN Sign, and then Evelyn Kamal, strategic business manager at East VMware. We also have Maya Famodu, that is founder of Ingressive Capital. And also we have Adejoke, which she's a WordPress developer. We also have Jemiyo Akande, which is which she's here with us right now. She's a business developer at Dell Communication. So we have women that are builders. And as a woman, if you are focused and then you actually want to change the world for you can definitely do it because we have people that are actually doing it. So that is why KWARABUILD has created a platform, has created a community for women to be able to rub minds together, create a genuine ground to help women discover themselves and then improve their skills, and also to meet with like minds. So KWARABUILD supports gender balance, and this has made us to build confidence in over 150 women in the past years, and then we empower women with relevant soft skills. We at KWARABUILD Women in Tech community are taking it upon ourselves to integrate women into the tech community without fear of feeling less or being discriminated. We've been able to empower women, and over the years, there are some women that they don't even know their path in like their career to go for, and now they are all in tech. So it has been an awesome one actually. So our aim is to sensitize women who are passionate about building and then developing themselves in tech world, which following the trend of technology, of which God has helped us a little, and then we are still going for it. So even the pandemic couldn't stop us. Pandemic couldn't stop us. The next click. We never stopped winning. We never stopped winning, so pandemic couldn't stop us. We had several workshops and online trainings. The first one was build and sustain your career in tech, whereby we have Chairman James with us. We had a workshop also, build your impact, your influence and income. That was during pandemic when everybody was on lockdown. We were actually learning. We were actually teaching ourselves on what we can do to improve ourselves. And seriously, even after the pandemic, I've received success story of people, of women that we actually train and we reach their lives. So we did another one, which was stay ready and productive. And it was really a great one. And then we have a 2-week femoral training, a video training for women, of which we have almost like 100 women registered. Everything, it was online actually because of the pandemic. So we have like 100 people that registered, and then 50 of them enrolled. And then we have people that they really finished the training, and it's actually a great success. And then we have the last one we had was 360-degree Techpreneur. That was a 3-day event. The first one was designed as a tool for personal branding. We learned about branding. And the second one was learning remotely with utmost results. Because of pandemic, people are now learning remotely, and then we teach the women on how they can actually learn remotely and then be successful with their learning. And then the last day we did monetizing your skills and then living a balanced life as a woman in tech, of which I handled that section. I have some comments from women like they don't even know how to monetize their skills. Fine, they are having the skill. We are teaching them on how to improve their skills, but we still need to teach them on how to monetize it and how to make income with it. So that was why we did that section. And then living a balanced life as a woman in tech, we are women. So there are some other activities. So we need to balance everything. So that was why we did that. And then I think after that day, we were able to empower one woman like that. She won our giveaway. Okay, so we bought a course online on Udemy, and she's happy about it. So here is our proposed project, internship opportunities. Our proposed project, internship opportunities for women, and then improving enabling conditions in terms of electricity, internet access, like laptops. There are some women that even, some of them like Femora, I can remember Femora, a whole lot of them were coming into my DM. We really want to learn this, but we don't have a system to do this. I was like, okay, God will provide, and we know when we have more partners, we'll be able to provide that, even for them to learn, you understand? And then with their learning, they'll be able to make income and all that. And then creating innovation hubs in schools, if not for due to this pandemic. Part of our plan for this year is to go to secondary schools to reach out to females, the girls like SS1 to SS2 students, to preach to them tech. It's not only to become a doctor that is out there. It's not just to become a nurse or something. you can actually be a entrepreneur. You can build your career in tech, and then you change your world. You'll be a builder of a business. So those are our proposed projects. And also, like I said the other time, we celebrate women. Every month we celebrate women, those that part of our community members. Actually, we celebrate part of our community members, those that they've started. Most of them started, like the first lady we celebrated in February, I guess. Yeah, that's Nima. She's part of our team now, actually. So she started her career due to one of our events we had last year. So the physical one. So she was there, and then she was part of the training. We did a workshop, we did a coding challenge, and then she was our winner, and now she's a front-end developer. And then she do UI UX too. In fact, she's the one handling most of our banners. And then we have another one like that. We celebrate women every month, and that is for other women to know that, wow, there are women out there that are actually doing great things. I can also do it, even with all this all these things that surround it. I can actually make it. So you can go to medium.com/KWARABUILD -women in tech. That is where we have that is our blog. So you can read about us there. There are a whole lot of things, especially about these women that we celebrated. They write their success story there. So we have their success story there. And then you can visit our website, KWARABUILD.com/women in tech. And also you can reach out to us through our emails. Maybe you want to partner with us, or you have something for us. So you can send us email, kbwtech@gmail.com. So I welcome you guys once more to this event. So I'll be handing over to, thank you. Let me put the last slide. Thank you. Thank you for listening to all what I was saying. So I will be going to the next thing on our agenda, and that is fireside chat with Jemiyo Akande. So I'll be handing over to one of our team members, which is Nima. Hi, Nima. Are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Okay, good to have you. Welcome here.
Thank you.
So I'll be handing over to you, so you take it up from here.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to be having a chat with Jemiyo Akande. Jemiyo Akande, are you here?
Yep, I can hear you.
So, Jemiyo Akande, I would like to know a little about you.
Okay, so quick correction. My name is Jemiyo.
Okay, Jemiyo. Sorry.
It's okay. And good job on this presentation, Adeola. It's good to know about the team. It's good to know about everybody. I think I've seen some of you guys before. I think Zainab, you connected with me on LinkedIn. So good to see your face here as well. A quick introduction. Yes, as I mentioned to Adeola on our previous call, I am actually from Kwara as well. I was born in Ilorin. And it's one of the reasons that I'm passionate about this community. So a quick introduction. My name is Jemiyo Akande, and I do have a twin. My middle name is Akande. I currently work at Dell Technologies as a business developer. Adeola mentioned something in her presentation that, everybody wants to be a nurse, everybody wants to be a doctor. That was me. I still have my medical school books here because I thought I was going to be a medical doctor. However, when I took the risk to dive into the technology world, I realized that there are different things to do with and within technology. So I graduated my undergrad with a degree in multidisciplinary studies, pre-medicine. I got my minor in general business. And then for my master's, I did healthcare informatics. So it's healthcare data analytics, healthcare technology. That was what my master was in. And I came onto Dell as a business developer and also as an informaticist. So I work a lot with data. My previous role at Dell was very technical. I was a technical representative. So when it comes to designing, taking things apart, things like that, I did it, I enjoyed it, but I didn't see myself having a future in it. So now I just do more of the logistics side. I think that's a quick recap.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I would like to ask you further questions. How did your journey in tech actually begin? You know, you've been mentioning that you work like as in the medical line, all sorts of things. How do you start your career in tech for real?
So it started in 2015 when I graduated from university. I was getting ready to apply to med school. As a matter of fact, I'd taken all the tests and I was applying. And then in the meantime, I said, you know what, I've always liked technology, even when I was on campus. When I was in the university, I worked with the technology team on campus. I said, okay, let me see what's out there before I even go into medical school, because medical school was going to be another 4 years after bachelor's. So I took a job with Dell, and I was working with Dell. I worked with them for about 2 years. And after that, I said, you know what, let me try this medical school thing again. I enjoy technology, but I'm still not in the position where I feel like it's for me. So I quit Dell. I let go of Dell in 2017. I came to get my master's. While I was studying for my medical school exams and all that stuff. And then while I was here, while I was waiting for my medical school results and admission and all that stuff, of course, I just didn't want to sit around. So I applied to Dell again, and they hired me again in a different state, in a different city, and as a business developer, because I had my master's at that time. And that's how it started. And I never went back to medical school.
Wow, you're such a strong woman, sincerely.
So
technology to medical line, trying to go to medical school. Wow. That's remarkable, I must confess. So, guys, if you are here listening to this, please, if you have any question for our guest, and if you want to share your experience as well, please drop your questions and your experience as well using our hashtags. Okay, Mrs. Jemiyo, is it Mrs. or Miss? Okay, Miss. Now you've been telling us that how you were trying to be in tech, your journey in tech. Oh, you know, what were your fears during your transition of your career, and how do you overcome them?
That's a very good question. Did I have any fears? I don't know. If I didn't try, I wouldn't know if I would fail or succeed, right?
Yeah.
So let me give you an idea of who I am personally.
Okay.
I told you earlier that I have a twin sister. However, I live by myself in another state, in another city. That's just who I am. I am an adventurer. I take risks. I go out. I do things that I want to do. And that's my approach to life. I don't mind failing. I really don't. I try things. So when I was in undergrad, of course, my peers, a lot of my colleagues today, they're medical doctors because they went into medical school. But I realized that I am much more happier in this position than if I was to be a medical doctor. So to go back to your question and to answer your question, what has helped me to overcome some of the challenges that come with just being bold and brave and being adventurous is I have my own definition of success and I stay true to it. I try things out, and if it doesn't click with my spirit, if it doesn't work with who I am, I move on to the next thing. I tried medical school out, right? I applied, I took all the science classes, but I didn't feel that spark. I didn't feel that need, that bulb that goes to want to innovate. Of course, we all like helping people. Everybody wants to be a healer. Everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to do that. But even though I was doing it, I wasn't happy doing it. I didn't feel like this is for me. But when I got into technology and I was working at Dell, the feeling was different. It was internal. And, you know, despite the fact that everybody around me was moving in the medical direction, and I realized that I could still do medicine even within technology. So you're on mute.
Thank you. That's really great. You working with Dell is a big deal. Wow, it's really nice. I really love to work in a big company someday too.
Yeah.
But working in Dell is a big company. You as an African woman, Black, and you're working with men, I believe. What were your strengths? What give you the go spirits? What make you think these are my strengths. What give you the go spirit to go on?
So I did, that's a fantastic question, because I had to do a lot of unlearning. When I got into the technology space, before you fail or succeed in anything, right? You've already done it in your head and in your mind. So it has to do with unlearning. A lot of the things that we show outside, a lot of the things that we magnify, it's already being decided upon even within ourselves. So when I go into spaces where I'm the only Black or I'm the only woman, I try not to see myself as that. I try to see myself as a human being that's as competent as anybody else in the room. For example, when we go into a meeting, or we go into an executive meeting, and, oh yeah, who's gonna take the notes? The woman in the room should automatically take the notes. I don't do that. I'm not here to be anybody's secretary. I'm here to be a thinker, okay? When you're in an office, oh, we need to plan a party. A birthday party is coming up. The women in the room should plan the party. The women in the office, I don't do that. Even though I am an event planner outside of work. Do that. I'm not anybody's assistant. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here to collaborate because we went to the same schools. We got the same degrees. Definitely, your brain is not bigger than mine. Okay. So I think as women, what we need to do is we need to unlearn some of the things we've acquired as our traditional positions and our traditional roles. And it's going to come with some backlash, right? When you're in a space and you have a man that's very bossy and is very aggressive, everybody sees him as very strong and confident. As a woman, if I do exactly what that man is doing, people are going to call me names. They're going to say I'm bossy. Oh, she's not humble. She's disrespectful. But that's okay. I'll take that, So I'm not sure if I answered your question, but to summarize everything I've said is one of the things that I do personally to overcome the fears of being in such an environment is I have to do a lot of self-work on myself. I have to unlearn a lot of things because the presence that I carry in the room, even without you saying a word, people can tell a lot about you. They can tell if you're confident. They can tell if you're proud of being there. They can tell a lot of things about you even before you say a word.
Wow. Actually, I've already picked one or two things from what you just said now. As in, someone have to really work on. We have to really work on ourselves personally. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that tip. I want to ask you something. In life, when we are working, there are some things that we do that we feel like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. Is there any moments like that with you?
Oh yeah, I have those moments.
Those things that you do that, wow, I'm really proud of myself. No, damn. I'm good. Yeah. So I really want you to share it with us.
I mean, I want to believe that one of the reasons that I was hired is because I'm good at what I do, right? So that should be an everyday thing. However, there's some days where you're like, wow, how did I even get this job? Because it's just not working. But one of the things that I did with my previous job at Adeola when I was in Oklahoma, I live in Tennessee now, but when I was in Oklahoma I was very good at fixing a computer. I can do that. I can walk people through how to fix a computer. Not only can I do it, I can walk you through it and tell you step by step how to do it. It's one thing for you to know something, it's another thing for you to be able to pass on the knowledge, right? However, this is how you know if you're good at something is if you're able to teach somebody else what you're doing. That's how you know that you're really good at it. So I was very good at that. And even here in this office, the work is a little bit different, right? It's not as technical as my previous position. However, I do very well training new people, even though I'm not a trainer, but anytime there's a new hire, regardless of what part of the company they're going into, they come to me for training. I don't get paid for it, dude. That's just charity work. But I'm not sure if I'm answering your question, but there's just several things that aren't even in my job description that I do so well. So
actually you've answered my question. Okay. Being a volunteer, doing things that you are not paid to do, and that brings you joy, that makes you something remarkable as well. Yeah. Okay, to run this up because of our time, I would like you to give ladies out there, ladies in tech, I'd like you to give them a piece of advice on maybe one or two. advice?
Biggest advice, and this goes for anybody, is do not disqualify yourself. One of the things that I realize is I've hired a lot of people to Dell. I've reviewed a lot of resumes and CVs, and one thing I realized is we can only hire the people that apply. And a lot of women do not apply because they've already disqualified themselves. So when we talk about diversity in the workplace, and this also goes for Black people as well, we disqualify ourselves. We shut ourselves down before we even give the company a chance to do that. And honestly, the resumes, some of the resumes we get, some of the CVs we get is not that they are super extraordinary, right? It's not like they're just perfect. They're just people taking chances on themselves. And I don't see enough women doing that. And it explains why there are more men in a lot of companies, technology companies, and especially in higher positions than women, because men apply more. That would be my one advice for people starting out their career. The worst that can happen is they'll say no, but you never know if it's going to be a no or a yes if you don't put yourself out there. So.
You're right. Okay, Miss Jemiyo, thank you so much. From the audience, we have a question too. Please, from the audience, we have okay. Are you at any point feeling discouraged to have chosen this career you chose?
Yes, I hope that day never comes, but not yet. So one of the things, I'll share this secret with you. One of the things that I did was when I was looking for a job, right? I was very particular about what type of compensation that I want. So when people think of compensation, they think of just money. Money is not the only form of compensation or benefit you can get. I always wanted to work from home. As you can see, I'm at home right now, even before Corona happened. So Corona didn't really affect me because I've always been at home. I wanted that. So I wanted a job that could do that because I knew that was tied to my happiness. For a lot of people, it's different things. Maybe you want more vacation days. Maybe you want more, excuse me, whatever it is you want, right? And because I have all these things, I have the environment that I know is true to my nature, because I can be an extrovert, right? I can be an extrovert, but I think I'm mostly an introvert. I make sure that the job that I have aligns with my personality. So I'm not frustrated and I'm not discouraged because I'm working in an environment that allows me to thrive.
Nice. Wow. Okay. Another question here. How do you balance work with life as a woman? You know, naturally, work aside, and you personally being a woman, how do you match the two together?
I'm not sure if I understand that question. Is it a burden to be a woman?
No. Well, I think what the person is trying to say is that, you know, being a woman and being in the tech industry, and how do you cope, you know?
I mean, I live my life like any other human being would or should. I live my life like any other man does. I work. If it's 4:30 p.m., I shut down. Don't call myself. I don't even give out my cell phone number at work because I don't want work people to call my cell phone. I go out with friends. I go out and eat. It's just, I've always been a woman. So it's life for me. I don't really switch it on and off. I'm a woman at work. I'm a woman outside of work. So it's just life. I live life to the fullest.
Okay, I think the question from the audience, we're done with that. Thank you so much, Ms. Jemiyo. I really learned a lot from this session as the vibes, the lessons. No, wow, it's really great. Thank you so much. Now, Ms. Adeola, are you there? Adeola, Olaleye, are you there?
You're on mute.
Are you there?
Here. Yes, I'm here.
Is there any other thing you want to add?
Seriously, it's actually an awesome moment. I saw a comment here. It was like, wow, a medical student fixing computer. I love that already. And I have someone to say I'm changing my personality immediately because of our success. It's a great time, actually. It's really a great one. It's good to have you here once again. Thank you so much for your time. We've really learned a lot. This section is really, really educating. I can see from the comment box, like people really enjoy your section. So thank you so much, Jemiyo, I would like to have you one more time, like the next time. I'm sure
Definitely, we must.
there's always the next time.
Yeah.
Well, awesome.
All right,
Thank you
so
for
we'll be
having me.
handling, yes.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the opportunity. You have my email, Adeola, so feel free
Yeah.
to sign up. I'm connected with you on LinkedIn, so feel free to reach out anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Thank you. So Jemiyo is on LinkedIn, so you can reach out quickly on LinkedIn. She uses LinkedIn more. So let me hand over to one of our team members, Zainab, for the next thing on the agenda. Zainab, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Adeola, can you hear me? All right, okay. So I just want to appreciate you for joining us today, Ms. Jemiyo. We really appreciate you coming and being part of today's event. It means a lot to us. You shared a lot of very insightful and very inspiring words, and we really appreciate your presence because you know that a lot of things you said today would really resonate with all our listeners and all our community members, and we're very grateful for you being here today. We hope to see you more at maybe the next one or whatever else we're having. We can just have you over and hear more from you, but we really appreciate it today. Thank you for answering our questions. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for being here.
thank you. Thank you guys and enjoy the rest of the conference. Do I drop off now or what do I do?
Yes, if you need to. Yes.
Okay,
Thank you so
all right. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, you too. Bye.
To the end of this section. So join us today. We still have one more tonight from 8 p.m. for game and exhibition. So join us again this evening and stay tuned to the game section is live. So stay tuned to excuse me, sorry. So guys, stay tuned. So the game and the exhibition will be coming up by 7 p.m. tonight. And then we'll continue with the program tomorrow by 10 a.m. We'll be starting by 10 a.m. tomorrow. So 10 a.m. West African time. So my name is Olaleye Adeola Grace. So enjoy the rest of your day. Hi.
Hi everyone, just wanted to provide a quick update on how we would run our game night. So basically we'll be using sli.do, which is called Slido platform. And once it is 7:30, we'll send out the game code on our social media platforms. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all platforms. And then you'll be able to join the game. Just go to Slido and then you will put in the game code. And then it's just the winners will be contacted. Once you finish, you share your results and your position on social media. And then a member of the team will reach out to you to give you some awesome bonuses. So we hope to see you this evening. Please join us. We'll start at 8 p.m. on the dot. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you at the game and then we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.